Hey, Dr. Fred, and I'm here with you today because we want to help you break free from the rules of insurance companies. Break free and learn how to change the mindset in patients that insurance companies have trained the chiropractors about back pain. So you can get at least 8 out of 10 commit to full corrective care, and 80% or more of all the new patients that come in moving into lifetime care. So you don't have to feel that frustration that you can do better. Even if you're successful, are you getting 8 or 9 out of 10 of your patients into lifetime care? Because getting rid of that feeling that you can do more, that there's more in there and you can create more and help and serve more people, so eventually we can change the chiropractic belief system and the message, and change the way humanity looks at chiropractic as a primary healthcare system and the way they want to live their lives. That's why we're doing this. So what I want to talk to you about tonight are 4 questions. There's 4 questions that you can go out into the community at any time. And if you know these 4 questions, that you can get new patients, you can train your staff, you can train your patients, whenever they're in a chiropractic conversation with someone, if they take them through these 4 questions and follow these action steps, they can get that patient to make an appointment with you. How cool is that? So when you run into somebody out in the public and you're talking about chiropractic, however you got on that message, whether they're rubbing their neck in a grocery line, you're like, hey, why are you rubbing your neck? You're sitting in a bar, you're talking to the waitress, whatever it is, you get involved in chiropractic conversations. So if you go through these 4 questions, here's what you do. I'm going to show you how to get them to make an appointment that night right there with you. So the first question: have you ever been to a chiropractor? Have you been to a chiropractor? That's first one. So, see, here's the problem. We want to give them a freaking workshop, right? We want to tell them about everything we want to do, but people don't care what you do. What they care is about themselves. So if you want to get a patient that you're talking to in public and you want them to make an appointment, talk about them. Don't talk about yourself. You have to inquire with them first because they believe they're the hero. See, if you make yourself the hero, if you make yourself, hey, it's all about me and how I can help you, now it seems like that you don't do it. You go, God, why would I do that? But the more you talk about what you do for people, the less they're going to listen. So if you really want to influence somebody, you have to put the spotlight on them. So first question, have you ever been to a chiropractor? Well, yeah, I have, and then you got to go from there. So, hey, what was your experience? What did you go for? Well, I went for back pain. Second thing, what was your experience? This is a key word. What did you experience? It's not what happened, because what happened is going to be a fact. What was your experience? That's going to tell you about the emotion. What was their result? How did they feel about it? That's what you want to know. So have you ever been to a chiropractor? Yeah, sure. Hey, what'd you go for? What was your experience? Well, I went for back pain. Hey, did it get better? They may say, yes, it did. Do you still have that problem? Now, what was your experience? These 4 questions are the basic outline. We may have some questions in the middle. You got to find out their story. So rather than telling them, again, we're going to inquire. Well, did it get better? Yes, let's say it did. Did it come back? So they really didn't correct it permanently. Did they take x-rays? Number 1, now if you're a spinal corrective doctor, did they show you where the curves change? Did they take a second set of x-rays and prove that and show you that it was corrected? Now, most people are going to say no. And then what you do is, rather than say, well, here's why we're better, rather than going there, see, if you go, here's why we're better and all that stuff, then you're making yourself the hero. You're taking the spotlight, you're putting on you, and you just lost them. They don't care. Okay, so what you do is you just say, well, that's weird. Then if you felt better, how they know it was permanently corrected? And that person will say, I don't know. See, what you're doing is you're pattern interrupting them. You're changing their thought process. If you go on about you, information doesn't change them. You're changing how they feel and you're shifting their mindset. Well, how do they know it was better? Well, they don't. Well, you have the same problem still. Are you still suffering from that? Yes. So they make you feel better, but it was never really corrected. So if it is low back, then then you would say, well, you know, and this is true, the lumbar curve. So here's where we give them a little information. You know, the strength, your spine is the foundation of health and life in your body. Yeah, the normal curves in the spine will keep your body strong. They keep you young. I'm talking about benefits. Keep you strong, young, and healthy. And the spinal cord goes down the middle, so it carries energy to the brain and all the organs. So if the spine's out of alignment, then it shuts that energy down and your body gets weak. And not only back pain is just one sign that spinal structure is weak and your body isn't as strong or as healthy as it should be, but it'll actually start causing health problems. Did you know that? Now, that's a great question. Did you know that? Because when they say no, then you're inviting them into it. So you give them a little bit of information, but the information is about them. Hey, here's how your spine and nervous system work. I'm not telling them how great I am. Now, then what we will say, so we have that problem, I studied a really advanced technique in this, you do spinal correction, CBP, or whatever your technique is. Then I'd say, you know, where we actually, not only we correct the structure, but that gives permanent health. It gets better energy to your organs, help your metabolism. You know, if you have back pain and they show your spine's weak, do you have problems with your energy? Feel like your energy is very low. Hey, we're in the spring. Do you ever get allergies? You know, is your immune system weak? You know, have you ever had any asthma or digestive problems? So quick, boom, boom, boom. Now, whatever they say, you're going to say, we help people with that every day. So that's step 3. We help people with that every day, right? Every day. Now, what if they say, I haven't been to a chiropractor? Then I go right into a mini pre-consultation, not a workshop. You say, well, the spine and nervous system is the foundation of health and life in your body because the curves and structure of the spine, when it's optimal structure, your body's strong, it stays young. You use your body language, stays young, you're energetic. You don't age as fast. And when the spine's out of alignment, it causes stress to the spinal cord carries energy from the brain and the organs. So when your spine's out of alignment, your posture is weak. You may not even notice it or feel it, but it's shutting down the energy in the body. Now the organs are more susceptible to disease. You may have things like your energy levels aren't the same, your immune system's weak, you have allergies. Hey, I notice you're standing there, you know, your head's tilted, you got a high right shoulder. You know, you say that. I mean, you can even go into that right there. So another third question is, if you had any condition, any health condition you'd like to resolve, what would it be? Well, you know, I have digestive problems. Whatever they say, you say, we help people with that every day. That's typically a weakness in your spine, in your mid-back. It's typically a weakness in your spine, in your neck, causing stress to the nerves, breaking down the organs. Has anybody ever told you that? So here's the thing. I'm not going to teach a workshop. Notice what I said. It's typically this. Has anybody told you that? So I can educate them from the perspective that I'm talking about them. And what I'm not doing is making me the hero. If I'm not focused on me and what I do, but I can teach them from the perspective that all the focus is on them, they are going to be far more engaged. Have you ever been a chiropractor? Yes or no? If yes, what was your experience? If no, foundation of health and life in the body, sends energy to the organs. Hey, you know, when it's not right, it gets weak. Is there any health condition you'd like to resolve? No matter what that is, we help people with that every day. Okay, so now it's like, then you would say, hey, what we're talking about your asthma. Then you could say, if we could help you with your asthma, if that was a problem that was actually coming from your spine and you didn't have to have that problem anymore, would you take 10 minutes, 15 minutes to look into it? Now, if you want someone to say yes, ask them a question they want to say yes to. Would you like to take 10 or 15 minutes to look into that? Yes. Now, what's for? Call to action. It's call to action. That's where you make an appointment. And so I'd say, you know, we help people with that every day. If you want to come in, I'll sit down. We'll talk about your asthma. I'll do a brief exam. And if I believe that we can help you with your asthma, it would take about 15 minutes. If I can help you with asthma, I'll let you know. You can decide from there. I won't charge anything. I'm going to do it at my time. Hey, you know what? I come to this restaurant all the time. Here's where you build rapport. I come to this restaurant all the time. I love this place. So, because you guys take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is what you do at the car wash. Hey, I come to this car wash all the time. This is what you're doing to the cashier or the manager, right? Where you go, this is what you do at the dry cleaner. Hey, I come to this dry cleaner all the time. You know what? I live right down the street. I come to the grocery store all the time. So what you're doing, I'm building rapport. So I'm also creating reciprocation. So when I say, hey, I come here all the time, and because you guys take care of me, I want to take care of you. People don't care what you know. They want to know that you care. Because you take care of me, I want to take care of you. Then you do the 2-card system. 2 cards. My writing's a little messed up. Can't even see that down there. You have 2 cards. So what I do is say, here's my card. Write down your name and number where I can contact you. And what I'll do is if you're at lunch or whatever, go back to my clinic, I'll look at my schedule, I'll contact you. Or I'll call you tomorrow. And then you take that back, what's the best number I can reach you at, and you give them your card. Now, a better thing to do is, you know what? I know my schedule. I typically take new patients, evaluate new patients at 10:30 and 3:30. So would morning or afternoon tomorrow be better for you? Which one, 10:30 or around 3:30? Well, maybe about 6. Great. You know what? I'll make an exception or whatever it is, right? So the best thing you do is just make an appointment. And they say, okay, great. Then you take your card 10:30 on whatever, 10:30, Thursday, March, whatever it is, 21st. And then here you go. What I'll do is I'll go back and check my schedule. Let me have your number. And I'm going to call and I'm going to confirm that tonight. Let me go back, look at my schedule. I'll call and confirm. If for some reason that space isn't available, we'll set up another time. Well, you know what your schedule looks like, man. Just plug them in right there. So they will agree to that. So what do? Have you ever been to a chiropractor? If it's yes, go into what is your experience? You have to know if they haven't, well, it didn't work, or I hated it, or man, I loved it, but I'm still having that problem. You have to find out if there's an objection. Whatever they say, we help people with that every day. If they haven't been to a chiropractor, brief, free consultation. The spine and nervous system is the foundation of health and life in the body. The normal structure of the spine brings strength, health, and life into your body, keeps your body young, and actually prevents you from aging as fast. Spinal cord goes down the middle. So if spine's out of alignment, you may not know, but you may notice your posture isn't quite what it should be. It feels weak or distorted. That causes stress to the spinal cord, shuts down the energy of the organs. Now the organs break down and set you up for disease. If you had any health condition that you'd like to resolve, what would it be? Well, I have this, I have this, I have this. Hey, we help people with that every day. That's typically a problem in the spine here, problem in the spine there. Has anybody told you about that? No, they haven't. Well, since we help people with that every day, if you could spend 10 or 15 minutes to go through that and get some information on it, and if you didn't have to have asthma anymore, would you think that would make your life better? Oh, yeah. Great. Well, what I can do is I'll spend 10 or 15 minutes with you. If you want to come in, we'll talk about your asthma. I'll do a brief exam. We'll look at your spine. And if there's a problem in your spine that can relate to that asthma, where I think we can help you like we've helped the other people, then I'll let you know at that time. You decide what you want to do. Hey, I'll give you my time, my money. Since I come here all the time, you guys take care of me. I'll take care of you. We typically have new patient times at 10:30, 3:30. Which one tomorrow would you like better? Great. What I'll do is I'll check my schedule. I'll call and confirm it. I'll let you know tonight. Hey, I'm excited to sit down and, hopefully we can help you. If you say, well, I can definitely help you with this and this, you don't want to push them into care. Now you're selling. You don't sell. Hey, we do help people with this every day. Hopefully we can help you too. I don't know. We'll sit down and talk about it tomorrow. Is that okay? Great. I'll look forward to it. I'll leave a message tonight. Make sure we confirm that. And I'll see you tomorrow. So here you go. 4 questions. Man, you follow that. Train your team. I've had 4 practices that were pretty decent high volume, 500 to 700 a week. And every time I would go into a new city, I'd start a practice from zero. Yes, we did marketing. Yes, I did screenings. Yes, I gave talks. Yes, we did workshops. Yes, we did dinner talks. However, every day, every week, we're just pulling at least a couple more people out of the community. Every place that you go, the dry cleaners, the movies, the grocery store, the restaurants, every place you go, they got to know who you are, what you do, where you're located. And you're always talking to people. Chiropractic needs to spill out of your mouth because you're so purpose-driven, it can't stay inside you. Now you have a 4-question system. that can pull people in the community all the time with conversations about chiropractic. Train your team, train your patients. You do it first, get this down. Hey, if you have any questions, you can call me. 949 is my coaching line, 791-2986. Hey, you can call me, email me, Dr. Fred, DRFRED1, Dr. Fred1 at MSN. I would love to help you get these 4 questions down. Hey, this is just a relation, no obligation for anything. I promise you I'll just answer your questions and help you go out in the community, pull more people in. There you go. Make a bigger difference. Fulfill that purpose. Fill that space. Man, so we can fulfill that purpose. Let's change and let's get the right message out into humanity as we talk to people in our community. All right, guys. Love you.